Hello dear students, myself Surmi Bashir, Assistant Professor, Department of Industrial Instrumentation and Automation, MES College Marampally. Today we can have a discussion on data communication and the basics of communication network.
Let's move on to the details of data communication. Communication is the exchange of data between two devices via some form of transmission medium. An effective communication system comprises both physical parts as well as the software required for installing the computer networks, both at organizations as well as at home. The hardware components includes the server, client, peer, the transmission medium and the connecting devices. The software components includes the operating system and the protocols. The effectiveness of a computer communication depends on four fundamental characteristics. The first characteristic feature is the delivery. The communication system must deliver the data to the correct destination. It should be received only by the intended user so that it should provide confidentiality for the data that is being transmitted. Second characteristic feature is accuracy. The system must deliver the data accurately. It should ensure that the data is not manipulated by any other unintended user. The third characteristic property is timeliness. The communication system must ensure that the data that is being transmitted is available on time. The data delivered late will be useless. The fourth feature is jitter. Jitter refers to the variation in the packet arrival time. If the delay in arriving each packet is uneven, it may cause a jitter, which is actually an unwanted feature. The components of data communication. An effective data communication system includes 5 basic components: the sender, the receiver, the message, the transmission medium, and the protocol. Let's check which are these 5 components. The first one is message. Message is the information or data that is to be communicated. That will be in the form of information such as text, numbers, pictures, audio or video. The second component is sender. Sender is actually the device that sends or transmits the data or message to the other point. The third component is receiver. Receiver is the device that receives the message. The fourth component is the transmission medium. The transmission medium is the physical path by which the message travels from the sender to the receiver. It can be wired medium or wireless medium. And the fifth component of a communication system is the protocol. Protocol defines the set of rules that governs the data communication. Data representation. The information or the message can be represented in different forms such as text, numbers, images, audio or video. Text means the bit patterns, that is represented as bit patterns, or that is sequence of zeros and ones. Numbers, they are also represented as bit patterns, that is directly converted to a binary number to simplify the mathematical operations. The third representation is as images. They are also represented as bit patterns that may be composed of matrix of pixels. The fourth representation is as audio. They are recording or broadcasting of sound or music. And another representation is video. That is recording and broadcasting of pictures, movies, etc. Data flow. The data flow from the sender to the receiver can be in any of these 3 various types. The first one is simplex, the second one is half duplex, and the third one is full duplex. Simplex mode of communication is unidirectional. That is, any one of the device can transmit at a time. In this case, it uses the entire capacity of the channel. Examples of simplex mode of communication is monitors, keyboard, etc. Second one is half duplex mode of communication. In this, each station can both transmit and receive, but not at the same time. And full duplex mode of communication is the mode of communication in which both the stations, the sender and the receiver, can transmit and receive simultaneously. A computer network. Here I have shown the image that represents a computer network. A computer network is actually a group of computers or systems that is capable of communication. It uses a set of common communication protocols over digital interconnections for the purpose of sharing resources located on or provided by the network nodes. A device in a computer network or a communication network can be any of these, that is a host or end system such as desktop, laptop, cell phone, etc. Or a device can be a connecting device such as a router, or it can be a modem or a switch. A device can be connected using wired or wireless transmission medium. The different network criteria. The first network criteria is performance. It can be measured using the transmit and response time, as well as the number of users, the capabilities of connected hardware, and efficiency of the software. The second criteria of a network is reliability. The network should be reliable in terms of frequency of failure. We are measuring this reliability, and the time to recover the link from failure, and the network robustness. A network should always be reliable. That is, the frequency of failure should be low. It should take minimum time to recover the link from failure and should be robust. The third network criteria is security. Security means it should have protection from unauthorized access, from damage and modification, policies for recovery from data loss. Network topologies. A network topology or physical topology is the way in which a network is laid down physically. Two or more devices connect to a link. Two or more links will be connected to a topology. A network topology refers to the geometric representation of the relationship of all the links and the linking devices. Four basic topologies available to establish a computer network are star topology, ring topology, mesh topology, and bus topology. First topology available for a computer network is star topology. A star topology is a topology for a local area network or LAN in which all the nodes are individually connected to a central connection point like a hub or a switch. Each device has a dedicated point-to-point link only to a central controller, and this central controller is called a hub. This does not allow direct traffic between the devices. A star takes more cable than a bus topology or other topologies, but the benefit is that if a cable fails, then only one node will be brought down. Second topology available for computer network is ring topology. A ring topology is a network configuration where the devices' connections create a circular data path. Each networked device is connected to two others like a point on a circle. This is a dedicated point-to-point connection. Together, the devices in a ring topology are referred to as a ring network. The signal or the data is passed along the ring in a single direction. This is easy to install and reconfigure. Third topology is bus topology. A bus topology is a topology for a local area network in which all the nodes are connected to a single cable. The cable to which all the nodes are connected is called the backbone of the network. The fourth topology available is mesh topology. Mesh topology is a complicated topology available. Here, every device has a dedicated point-to-point link to every other device in the network. And this gives some advantages of direct transmission between two devices. That's all for today's discussion. Thank you.